Hello and welcome to HRM 245, Human Resource Management for the Hospitality Industry. My name is Nicole Peters and I will be your instructor. This course is offered completely online and will last from now until December. On the slide you will find my contact information, and you can also find that information in Blackboard. In this short video, I will discuss the course overview, which includes navigating Blackboard, the student orientation, attendance policies, syllabus, and course assignments. Blackboard has changed slightly, so I would like to take this opportunity to go over some of the items that may seem just a little bit different. Also, please check your email often. Throughout the semester, I will send out reminders and emails to help you navigate and succeed in this class. So let's begin. First, if you're watching this video, you have successfully logged into the course in Blackboard, so congratulations. I'd like to go ahead and take a moment and briefly review a few important links. Once you log into the course, you will come to a landing page, and on that landing page, you will find the announcements. You will also find the instructor information, FTCC policies, how this course works, your orientation, and a whole list of other things, including your learning module, discussion board, your grades, and then calendar of assignments. I'd advise you to review each of these links as they are very beneficial to your learning. So now we will move on to the student orientation. So completing the orientation is very important. You must complete the orientation in order for you to remain in the course. You will be dropped from this class if you do not complete the orientation by 8/26. For those of you who have taken online courses before, you're familiar with the student orientation. That's fantastic. For those of you who have not, if this is your first time taking an online class, I will go ahead and walk you through how to take the student orientation. So in order to complete the orientation, we'll click on how this course works to the left of the screen in Blackboard. There are two action items that must be completed in the orientation. The first is to send me an email that detailed information is found in the orientation itself. And then the second action item is to post an icebreaker to the discussion board. Again, those details are found in the orientation. Let's go ahead and look at Blackboard for just a moment. So when you come in, the first thing that you will see is a landing page. And here are the announcements. To the left, you will find the student orientation, how this course works. For some of you, you may notice that Blackboard may look just a little bit different. So instead of clicking, I'll click on how this course works. And then instead of clicking through all of the different pages that were in the orientation, you would then go ahead and click on that, and then you would have to go page by page by page. Now you will see it looks just a little bit different. You will now have all of those pages, or items if you will, on one screen. It's less clicks for you. You can just scroll down as you move through the orientation. So I know that I'm in the orientation because I clicked on how this course works, and then I see orientation to the course. And then from here, you will go ahead and read each item. Once you've completed all of the items, and we scroll through and we read all of this information, once we read all of this information, including sending that email here and then the discussion board activity, you have then completed the orientation. So congratulations. Again, you must complete both the email activity and the discussion board post by August 26th. Below the orientation, you will find other helpful links, such as taking online tests, how to track your grades, email, and so on. Let's go ahead and review the attendance policy for just a moment. The attendance policy can be found in Blackboard under the FTCC policies, and I suggest that you read it very carefully. This policy is very important, and I want to make sure you are fully aware of what's expected of you, especially in the online environment. So the policy for attendance is actually quite clear. You must attend 80% of all the scheduled contact hours, or you may be dropped from the class. In the online environment, and attendance, just so you know, is taken by logging into the course and submitting assignments. So if you fail to log into the course for 2 straight weeks, the instructor may drop you from the class. So please be aware that I follow this policy to the T, and I have dropped people from this course in the past for not logging in or handing assignments. I just want to make sure we're clear. If you vanish from the course, I will drop you as a student. You must contact me to remain in the class. So please, I will reach out to you if I don't see that you're logging in. However, if I don't hear from you and you basically ghost me or you ghost the class, I will go ahead and take that as you are no longer attending this class and no longer interested in this class, and I will drop you from the class itself. So please make sure that if something does happen and you have to reach out to me. Life does get lifey, and if something comes up and you need to maybe just take a break for a week or so, please reach out and let me know. All right, let's go ahead and look at the syllabus. The syllabus is also found in Blackboard. It's one of those links to the left, and in the syllabus you will find various information. Faculty, the course description, expectations, the required textbook, grading, learning outcomes, and assignment submission. So I want to go ahead and talk about assignment submission just for a moment. All written assignments are due in Blackboard. I will not accept assignments that are emailed to me. Also, all written assignments must be in the form of either a Microsoft Word document or other similar RTF type document or file. Let's move over to the course assignments. As mentioned earlier, you are required to log into the course at least once a week. Otherwise, you will be marked as absent, just so we're clear. And you will have various assignments due throughout the semester. The course assignment document gives you the schedules of when they are due. I want to go ahead and take a moment and show you the course assignment link. So here's the course assignment schedule. In here, if you were to click this document, you will find a table that has all of the course assignments, what you're supposed to do, when they're due, if it's a quiz or if it's a written assignment. So there are 3 types of assignments in this class. You have a written assignment, a discussion board post, and or a quiz. So this document, the course schedule, will give you exactly what you need to do each week, the assignment, and when it's due. Therefore, there should be no confusion as to what you're doing each week. Over here are the learning modules. So this course has 4 learning modules. So module 1 is comprised of chapters 1 through 3. Module 2, and also has the dates here as well. So if you're not sure what module you're supposed to be in, and you know what the date is, hopefully you know what the date is, it's September 20th, then you know that you will go into this module here. All right, so here are all the dates. And then the next module has just 2. And then all the different modules are there as well. Here is the discussion board. And then here is the calendar. I want to show you the calendar. This is very helpful. I find I'm a visual person, and so when I like to look at when things are due, I like to look at them on a calendar. For instance, on the 26th, I think I've mentioned that a few times, the email activity and the orientation icebreaker is due. Then the following week, you have just the chapter 1 quiz. In September, it looks just a little bit different. You have a written assignment, WA stands for written assignment, and then you have a quiz due the following week, and then you have a written assignment and a quiz due this week, and so on. And you can go ahead and look at that calendar and see. So not only do you have it in the calendar, but you also have it in the course schedule as well. Right, moving back over to our PowerPoint presentation. Here are the course assignments. I just want to give you a little bit of information on these. They're worth 100 points each. There's chapters, quizzes. All assignments are due on Sundays, except for, so that's written assignments and quizzes. They are due on Sundays. Discussion board posts are due on Thursdays and Sundays. And so you have an initial discussion board post where I ask you a question. You answer that question in the forum. That answering of that question is due Thursday. And then after you answer that question, you are to respond to 2 other students. Make sure that you respond to 2 other students. You will not get credit for the assignment if you don't do the entire assignment. So let's say that you go ahead and post your initial response on Thursday, but then you don't respond to 2 other students. You only did half the work, and therefore you'll only get a 50%. If you post a response and then only respond to 1 other student, you only did 75% of the work. So the highest you could get is a 75. So please make sure that you post your response by Thursday and respond to 2 other students by Sunday. Also, late work, there is a 10% deduction for every day that is late up until 50%, and then it's a 0. So Monday, there's 10% taken off. Tuesday is 20%. Wednesday is 30% until it reaches 50, which is Friday. Anything past Friday, you'll then go ahead and get is 0. There is no final exam, but there is a final paper. That final paper is due December 12th, or excuse me, December 2nd, and we'll go ahead and talk about that in just a little bit in the next coming weeks. Quizzes, let's talk about quizzes. Quizzes cannot be taken late. So the quizzes are open book. They're multiple choice, typically 10 questions, 60 minutes in length, so you only have 10 questions, 60 minutes to take them. They're unlimited attempts and they're open book. So I don't want to see zeros on your quizzes. You have ample of opportunity to take those quizzes and earn all the points that you can, considering that they are unlimited and open book. All right, a couple more things and then we'll wrap up. So how to do well in this class? It's pretty simple. Do your work. You're going to need to read, do your assignments, and take the quizzes. Human resource management is not rocket science. Almost all of the assignments ask you to drop in your personal experiences. And so in order to do well in this class, if you turn your assignments in on time and you submit quality work, you're pretty much going to get an A. It's really that simple. Again, it's not rocket science. Now, if you submit junk or not very good quality work, and you don't submit your assignments on time, or you don't submit them at all, I find that students self-select their grade in this class, because if you work hard and get everything in on time, chances are you're going to earn full credit. If not, if you only do half, people are notorious for only doing half of the work and then turning it in. Well, half of the work equals a 50%. Even if you turn it in on time, it's still a 50%. Again, it's not rocket science though, and so just go ahead and get that work in on time and you should do quite well. Last but not least, expectations. So in an online environment, you are the teacher and the instructor is the facilitator. And I mean this with all sincerity. It's really up to you to learn, to read, and to teach yourself the information. I am not there face-to-face to teach you the material. I don't come to your house and teach you the material. It's really up to you to learn it, right? So my role here is to help you answer any questions that you may have, assist you, but ultimately you are accountable for your own learning. And then through those assessments of written assignments and quizzes, and then your final paper will determine your grade. All right, so that finishes this video. I wish you the best of luck with the semester, and don't forget, you need to complete that orientation no later than Sunday, midnight, August 26th. All right, great. Thank you so much.